I ordered some things this morning to play around, and I'm going to show you how to do this. These are snaps. And I was curious, can you put snaps in paper or would it rip the paper? And the answer is no. You can put snaps in paper, but there is a specific way to do it, to use it as a closing mechanism. I'm going to show you that way to do this because snaps is just another way of doing this that is super cute, and it adds to anything. The embellishments that you can buy with snaps, there's so many different kinds of snaps that you can get that it's like an endless sea of snaps you can pick from. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to do this. And all you need is the snaps. You can buy snaps online, and it comes with your little handy dandy snap pliers to change them all, to get them all on there. There are 4 pieces to each snap. You have the actual snap, the piece to hold it in, and then you have the top and the piece to hold that in. And everything's sandwiched in between the paper. So let's get started. What you'll need for this project, whatever you're going to put the snaps on, you just want to make sure you have double the cardstock. So you want to layer up your cardstock when you're using snaps, because if you do not, they will rip right out of your paper. You want it very strong, and you can triple it up however you'd like to do it. But whatever you're going to use the snaps on, you're going to get a good, strong cardstock, a sturdy one. And you're going to get it how you want it, and then you're going to glue one to the other. And I am just going to put glue all over here on the inside of this one. And you just put the other one in there. So you just want to double up your cardstock so it makes it sturdier and stronger. So like this one, I have an extra piece of cardstock in here, as you can see, glued in with it. Really, really pretty simple to do this. You can do this with 3 layers if you want. Either or is fine. But I do love the look of the snaps, and you can buy snaps all different kinds. So after you get your 2 pieces glued together, now we're going to install the snaps. And for the snaps, you have 4 pieces. So you have the bottom piece, and then you have this little pokey piece that holds that bottom piece into whatever you're putting it in. Usually it's fabric, but we are going to do it for paper. And then for the top piece, the actual snap part, you have this that is the pokey, and it's a decorative, but that goes on the top. And then you have this one that has the actual snap ball on it, and that goes with the top piece. Now, the way this works is these little pokies that are on here will get inside these tiny little grooves, and when you smash it together, they curl outward on the inside of the groove. And because the paper's sandwiched between it, it holds it into the paper. So how we're going to do this is we're going to take the bottom piece first, the pokey, and we're going to find out where we want to put this on our paper, and we're going to put it on the back. It's going to go on the back side of the back sheet. So you're going to figure out where you want it, and you're not going to press down with your finger, otherwise you will definitely poke your finger. So you are going to get something that is sturdy, that you can kind of just rub on there, and eventually you will see your little pokies poking out. Once you get your little pokies poking out, then you can go around the edges to really get those through. You see how they're coming through the paper now? And there's 5 little pokies on it, so you just kind of go around until you get all 5 of them out of there. And there you have it. Now all 5 of them are poked out. Now, after you do that, you're not going to put this other piece on it yet. What you're going to do is you're going to close this, and you're going to go over those pokies. And you're just going to press really, really hard, and then you're going to open it. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to make these little pokey marks over here on this side. That's going to tell us where exactly to put our other piece. If your pokey marks are not good enough for you, you can go in and do it again and get those pokies way better. See? Those little sections are going to tell me exactly where to put that other pokey piece. So now you can take your piece, and it's going to go this side up. I don't know if you can see that. If you put it this way, it will not work. This is kind of dented in the hole, and then this kind of sticks up. So you want it this side up, and you balance that right on top of those 5 little pokies. They fit right inside the little groove going all the way around. And you just kind of put that up there, and then you take your pliers, and your one up here with the hole in it, that's going to go on top of the actual snap, and the other one's going to go on the bottom of the pokey thing. So you're just going to line this up like that, and then you're going to squeeze as hard as you can. And what that does is it bends those little pokey legs into the surrounding thing of your snap. And I don't think I have mine in there straight, but anyways, you get the gist. So that's one side. So the next side, you're going to take your decorative thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this in these pokies just so we can get those pokies to come through the other side, so we know where those pokies are supposed to be. And if you want, what I did is I used a needle to put through each one of those little holes. so then I could see the holes on the other side of the paper. And then you just put your pokies right on top of those holes and poke it through. And again, if you need to have help poking it through, you can set it on the table like that and just kind of go around it with your nail or a bone folder, however you want to do that. And then you're going to take your little piece with the actual snap on it, and you're going to put that right on top of there, balance it right on top. And again, the same direction with your pliers and that little hole, and you're going to push as hard as you can. And you have your snap in there. And now you have a snap. And it's set in the right spot, and it stays, and you can use that as a closing mechanism. But I never thought I would put snaps into a journal just because of, paper strength and not destroying it. But this is how you can do it. So I hope you enjoy using snaps in your projects. I know I'm going to. So happy cutting.